Hi everyone, it is Atia here at Booking It with Atia, and today we're going to start a fall vlog. I'm excited to just vlog this week, both bookish and non-bookish things. So today it is Saturday, November 18th. My boyfriend and I are going out to get a couples massage. We have not done this since February. I am very much looking forward to this. My body needs it. And then we're headed to a brunch, and then we're gonna come back to my house and just cuddle and just have a cozy time, even though it is only 53 degrees outside in the middle of November. But we're gonna pretend it's colder, even though it probably will dip in temperature by the time we are back, and just have some cozy fall fun. What else is on the docket for the rest of the week? I don't know. I'm living one moment at a time these days. It has been an interesting... Oh, what am I saying? Next week is Thanksgiving. Okay, so as I was saying, it's been an interesting journey since I stopped working. It's definitely been an interesting journey. But yeah, what am I reading? Okay, so I guess I can tell you what I'm reading that's not for a project. Is everything I'm reading for a project? Oh no, I'm reading Family Lore by Elizabeth Acevedo. I am, I think, 60% of the way through. Really enjoying it so far. I love the writing, I love the storytelling element that's in here, and how it really is just a collection of these women and their daughters and their story. It's not a collection of short stories, it is a novel, but the way in which it's told, one of the sister's daughters is an anthropologist, and so she's collecting like family tales as her mother prepares a living wake, which is so fascinating and interesting. But yeah, D is here, so I need to go answer the door. Alright, party people, I'm still kind of in denial that it's November. Wow, not me turning the camera on and then the battery saying that it's dead. It just had power. I swear, this battery, it's like, once it gets past the it has 4 bars. So once it gets past like the halfway mark, it's like, it gives up. It really just gives up. The thing is that I have 3 batteries in total, so, and I just charged the other 2, so this works out. What was I saying? Anyways, what have we done today? Oh, I was able to watch, my mom got us virtual tickets to see Jaja's African Hair Braiding, which is a play on Broadway. It was at the Sigmund Freed Theater, and they were I think this was their final performance, and so they were doing a simulcast, so you could do it from home, so that was great. I made myself a great delicious breakfast, which you saw in the earlier clips. Those egg molds are going to save my life. I love me a good fried egg, but like getting more than one of them in the same pan is so annoying, virtually impossible to me at least. So I finally ordered those egg molds and I was able to use them. But the plan for the rest of the night, I may take out my hair. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. Oh, that's so much work. I don't know. We may start that. Honestly, that brought my soul down when I said that. What we are going to do is I'm going to eat pizza. I'm also going to start I'm going to start Blood Like Magic, which I'm reading for a vlog project, which if all goes well might be coming out before this one, might not. I don't know. I never know the order of these things. I really don't. Can't tell you. Oh, also, so because I've been editing for my channel, and I've also been editing for my mom's podcast, that's a lot of editing. And so I edit footage on my laptop, not my desktop. And so I use a trackpad a lot, which means that like my hand is like that a lot, and just like, yeah. So my hand and wrist have been hurting for the past couple days. They started hurting on Thursday or Friday. So I was like, okay, I'm going to order myself a mouse and a keyboard. They arrived today. The mouse works wonderfully. I felt great. There was absolutely no pain whatsoever. The keyboard, not as responsive as I needed it to be. I'm a very fast typer. And the fact that I had to keep going, like just like hammering down on keys, no. So I started that return. That's about to be returned and refunded. And I ordered myself an ergonomic mouse, which should be here on Tuesday. I have made the decision that like even right now, my like wrist hurts. I have made the decision that I will not be editing until that mouse arrives. Because even just packing up the mouse and packing up the keyboard that came today, and I was like, okay, maybe I can get some editing done, because I did film earlier. I filmed my September and October wrap up, and I wanted to get that as well as my first reading my library loans vlog project up. I wanted to get both of those up this week. As soon as I started using the trackpad, my hands started hurting. I was like, okay, we can't. We can't. So I'm not editing until that mouse arrives. Hopefully it, does what it needs to do. It's very pretty, and it's like one of those ones where you're not like this, but you're like this. And so it's supposed to be like a handshake, and it's more suitable to the hand. I don't know. We'll see. Anywho, but yeah, I think that's pretty much it in terms of updating you and like doing like a weekly vlog and things like that. It's been going pretty well. I'm watching Olivia Reads a Latte, and I'm debating whether or not I should continue watching BookTube because my screen time has been a bit high, or if I should read and finish volume 6 of Haikyuu. I finished volume 5 last night while I was falling asleep, and I gave it 5 stars. It was really good. I am only 15% of the way through volume 6. I think I'll watch BookTube. I'll watch BookTube and then I'll switch over to reading. Yeah, those are the plans.
If I come up and I fall off, that's on me. That's on me. If I come up and I fall off, that's on me. That's on me. If I come up and I fall off, that's on me. If I fold and I sell out, that's weak. That's why I take my time before I make my mind up. And I do this like 7 days out of the week. And I grind so hard, I don't get much sleep. I had to earn my stripes, so I don't have to work no 9 to 5. Yeah, we be taking everything for granted, no lie. Cause I remember days that we could barely get by. Used to use the negativity to get high. But now the comments we reading can ruin our lives. Why? It used to be easy back on Easy Street. Hollywood ain't that good, it's going down like it's on a needed beat. Even though now it's lobster, all on top of my pasta, I can still feel live.
I took out my braids, as you can probably, well, maybe not. You can't really tell. There we go. And I washed my hair late last night. It is currently, just gonna clean this right here, right there. There we go. I washed my hair late last night / early this morning. Here we go. I have a dandruff problem, and I'm here to talk about it. Well, I'm not here to talk about it, but I used a new shampoo conditioner set. It's the Shea Moisture apple cider vinegar. Is it a line or is it a not a procedure, but it's a, you know what I'm talking about, when like all the products are formulated to work together. Wow, that's gonna bother me that I can't remember what that proper word is. But anyways, I use that. I'm gonna look it up. This is gonna bother me. It's bothering me. Sorry's like so many things are happening right now. Oh, okay. So it's called a system. I use that system. Is that what it's called? We're going with it. But yeah, I use their apple cider vinegar system, or line, which is their anti-dandruff system. And I was feeling it working. I was really just feeling, especially the shampoo was really just, my scalp was tingling. So that's good. My scalp feels nice and clean and not dry. I will say that the conditioner, because you know how, well, if you are someone with a coilier, kinkier texture, you know that some conditioners are great at detangling. Like I use the Curl Mix, well I used to use, or I still use the Curl Mix system as well. And their conditioners are great for detangling. Like those, the tangles just kind of slip out. This conditioner was giving me a, it was not as easy to detangle my hair, but I guess, you know, a little extra effort there for hopefully a system that helps with the dandruff. I got a new mouse. The mouse arrived. Let me open it. Let's do that. It's an ergonomic mouse. I almost said watch. It's not black, or at least it shouldn't be, because I ordered the like really pretty purple green. Ooh! Okay. I've never used one of these before, but I am, wow, okay. I am looking forward to the ease and comfort. Now this is for my laptop, for when I edit. My desktop, I have like just the standard regular mouse from that came with the iMac, but depending on how much better my, how much better my hand feels using this, I might just buy another one for my iMac as well. You might be thinking, why can't you just, you know, disconnect it and reconnect it? Because there are a lot of times where I'm sitting in this very spot and I'm using both computers. So I need two separate mice. Even though it would be cool if I could use one mouse for both computers at the same time, but I don't think that would work unless they were acting as one brain. Like if I was just using my laptop as an extra screen for my iMac instead of its own separate device. I'm very excited. Alright, so in terms of reading, I did read 40 pages in family lore. I'm really enjoying that book. It does take, or at least it's taking me some time. I'm just really enjoying the story and enjoying the character work and the characters and all their different stories. I've also read 3 volumes of Haikyuu, volumes 6, 7, and 8. Really enjoying it. I'm pretty sure I'm giving volume 7 like 5 stars. I think volume 6 will get 4 stars, volume 7 will get 5, and then volume 8 will get 4.5. But yeah, it's been a grand old time. Fall vlog. All right, so yeah, I know it looks like I'm at a campfire. The lighting is weird here, so I have this, but it broke recently, so the little clippy part, so I can no longer attach it to my camera. I need a new one. I just need a new clip, really, but that's so difficult to find, apparently. But today is Thanksgiving. Every year, I go to my boyfriend's and eat good food with his family. Some years my family does stuff, and so we split the time between the two. But this year we did not. What am I doing? Oh, I'm trying to choose. Wow, it really looks like I'm telling a ghost story. I'm trying to choose which perfume to wear. I thought I was gonna do like a woody sandalwood mixed with floral honeysuckle. These are from Dossier. I usually mix these two instead of wearing them separately, and I haven't done that in a while. But then, which one did I smell? Oh, I smelled floral berries, and it was calling to me. And I have not used a lot of this at all. I think I might go with that one. But then there's also ambery cherry. I'm really, I wonder what these two would smell like. They like canceled each other out. That was weird. Okay. Alright, so I can't mix them. Floral berries. I am a Dossier girly. I love their perfumes. I have, how many do I have? 4, 8, 11. I have 13 perfumes from Dossier, and they're super affordable. Which one did I say? I said floral berries, right? I've been smelling them so much that they're beginning to smell the same. Yeah, I think we're gonna go with floral berries. Floral berries. Let's talk. What have I been reading? What were we talking about in this vlog? Did I talk about family lore and the fact that I finished it? I can't remember. It was great. I loved it. I gave it 4. Did I give it 4.5 stars or 4.75 stars? I can't remember, but I rated it very highly. I'm looking forward to more work by Elizabeth Acevedo, more adult work. I think she really flourished in that realm, and just talking about the relationships between women within their own families. Which, I mean, she's always done that. Very much prevalent in The Poet X, which was her debut YA. And it's also prevalent in, wow, I just forgot. Isn't there a second one? I thought this is her 4th book, isn't it? Because we have The Poet X, we have Clap When You Land. I really thought there was a 3rd one, a 3rd YA, and my phone is not near me. But yeah, I've been reading a lot of manga. I am flying through Haikyuu. I finished volume 10 last night, and it's good. It's really good. In the beginning, I was like, do I like this? It was entertaining, you know, but it wasn't like, okay, I need the next volume right now. But I think after volume 6, maybe, or 5, it really picked up, and I've just been like speeding through them, which is exciting. Also, it has like at least 45 volumes, and if I'm not mistaken, it's still going, so that's promising. What else have I been reading that's not for a vlog project? I think that's pretty much it. But yeah, I just wanted to do a nice little update for this fall vlog. Did I start this on Saturday or Friday? I can't remember what day I started this on. But we are coming to the tail end of it. But it's been fun. I need to finish getting ready so that I can leave. I need to like do my quick skincare, pack my purse, and then head out. I wish there was a way to like blur my background on this camera, but oh well. The craft room is a work in progress. We'll say that. I am editing my September and October wrap up, finally. And I'm not going to finish editing it today. because I do it in like passes. So right now I'm going through and adding all the overlays and images and things like that, and then I do the captioning in a separate session just to break up my screen time. I said in a previous clip that I wasn't reading anything outside of other projects, and that's not true. I've actually been reading Yinka, Where's Your Husband? And I'm almost at the end. I'm probably at like the 90% mark or the 94% mark. But basically, it is about a Nigerian British woman who is, well, she was born in Britain, but she's of Nigerian ancestry. And her mom, some of her aunties are always like, where's your husband? When are you going to get married? When are you going to like settle down? And it is her journey just trying to, well, she sets out to find a date to her cousin's wedding because her cousin is getting married in 6 months. Her sister's having a baby, and so she just feels like she's being left behind. And the premise of the book is her trying to find, and also just, I guess, find a life partner as well. And it was not what I was expecting, but it was everything that I needed it to be. And as I'm winding down, or as the book is winding down, I'm like, wow, like this was an excellent book about self-love, self-rediscovery, right? Because she knows who she is and she knows what she wants, but she doesn't know how to allow herself to have it. And she is of a darker complexion. She doesn't feel beautiful. She doesn't feel desired. And you know, this deals a little bit with colorism and texturism, and it's definitely going to be more than a 4-star. It might be a 5, honestly. It might be a 5. It's funny too. Like, it's not just, you know, depressing and traumatic. It's not traumatic at all, honestly. And it's also not depressing at all. It's very relatable, and it's a good book. It's an excellent book. I see myself rereading this, and I might even reread it physically at some point because the audiobook is excellent. And I love how it includes, there's a lot of text messages, there's a lot of her writing voice notes, writing like memos to herself in the notes app in her phone. There's a lot of, you know, she writes post-it notes, she writes to-do lists, things like that that are included. And I appreciate that in the audiobook they give you some audible clues. Like, you know, you hear like the scratching of a pen or a pencil against paper, you hear the ding of a text message coming in. So I appreciated that because I really got the full breadth of what this book is, and I would love to reread it physically just to mark it up, honestly. And I might even go back once I finish it and just flip through the pages and find some of the moments that really resonated with me and annotate it that way still. And as I'm talking about it, I'm like, it's a 5-star read. It's a 5-star read, and it's one of those 5-star reads that I wasn't expecting, but it has so much to say, and it's done so well, and it's done so smartly. Yeah, I highly recommend this book. I really do, especially if you are a Black woman, and especially if you are of a darker complexion. You know, if you're not light-skinned, you know, if you look like me, if you've ever felt not... I really hope you can't hear my mom's very loud conversation in the background, but you probably can. Because I can, and I have on headphones. But yeah, 5-star read. I recommend it to everyone, but I especially recommend it to my fellow Black women and my fellow very much brown skin. But yeah, I'm gonna finish this round of editing for my September and October wrap up. Maybe I'll play some more of my Switch later. For the PS5, I could do that. We'll see.
Talk to me, it's what I want the most in my life. They say you're out of my league, but I don't give a damn. No, deep down, I know you want it. You wanna take a leap and jump in. You wanna fall in love. You get me spinning, wouldn't it be awesome if you just kiss me slowly and have me in your arms? If I could make you see it, baby, with me something to make the starlight jealous up above.
Alright, hi, hello. What have I done today? Dee and I hung out, ate some tasty leftovers, watched a few episodes of Loki season 2, played some Mario, and another game that we really like that's called Tools Up. And I want to record another little free library unhaul with me type video tomorrow if I'm feeling up to it. I don't know when tomorrow though, because I have sprints at 3. Okay, that'll probably be something for Monday, now that I'm like planning this out. So yeah, that'll be something for Monday. So I just put those books back in some bags so that I can take them out. What I want to do right now actually is there is a shelf on, it's the like bottommost shelf, you can't see it here, of my fantasy section. And I was looking at it earlier. I'm also taking cat hair off of this sweater. I was looking at it earlier and I realized, I was like, there's no chance of me rereading a lot of the books on this shelf, and also no chance of me ever reading some of the books on this shelf. So I'm going to pull those books and I'm going to see, one, if they have any annotations in them, and if so, are they heavy annotations, like written annotations? Are they heavy annotations, or is it like, you know, a stray highlighter or pen mark here? And that'll determine whether or not I add it to the little free library pile, or I put it on my Pango Books storefront. And if it's, you know, has no annotations in it and no stray marks, like I know a few of them do, then that's automatically gonna go into the Pango Books storefront. I love this sweater. It has Anya from Spy Family on it. I got it when I went to Comic-Con, which, speaking of, I need to edit that vlog. It's probably such a short vlog because it's mostly B-roll footage, but I just need to get around to editing it and doing the voiceover for that. So, yeah. Let's go look at that shelf that I'm actually talking about. There's also some other books that I gathered that I'm going to upload to my Pango Book storefront, that I pulled from another shelf, like across the room from me, that I was just cleaning and cataloging yesterday. I was cataloging for my digital collection, or not my digital collection, but because I'm cataloging it digitally using libib.com, and so I'm slowly but surely making my way through that. So yeah, let me show you this shelf. It is quite dusty. Quite dusty. I actually need to just get my feather duster. I'm out of allergy medication, so I really should not be flinging dust around like this, but here we are. This is the shelf. And with the exception of the City of Brass series, so the Davabad trilogy, and this one, I think everything else can come off. So we have Primary Suspect by Laura Scott, which I think was sent to me by Publicist, because I have no idea what this is or is about, or why it's on the fantasy shelf when it's very clearly a mystery. Then we have the Renegade series by Marissa Meyer. This is also your, you know, friendly reminder that if you have a physical library, to just dust it every once in a while. And not just the top shelves. The bottom shelves need love too. So the thing about this series is that I really loved it, really enjoyed it. This third book is super annotated. I'm pretty sure I gave this 5 stars. Okay, where's the... And I think Supernova is actually the only one in this series that I annotated like that, because these other 2 books, I guess this was before I was tabbing, have no tabs and no annotations. And I don't see myself ever rereading them. I really don't. I don't know if I want to sell them though, because they do have like that aged, you know when books age, how they like get that discoloration? What's so weird about this is that there's a spot where it's not discolored and then it continues again. I don't know if I should sell them for like a really heavily discounted price or just put them in a little free library by a school. I think I'll probably do that. And I'll keep Supernova. Then there's Thunderhead by Neil Shusterman. I have absolutely no plans to pick back up the third book in this series, which is called The Toll. I got like a third of the way through and I was so bored with that book, but this is my favorite book in this series. I also gave this 5 stars, so I will keep this. Then we have The Merciful Crow, which I ate up. I loved this book, and this is probably annotated. Okay, there's a few. So yeah, I remember really loving this book, and I will give this, I did give it 5 stars, so I'll keep that on my shelf. And then I have the sequel to The Merciful Crow, The Faithless Hawk. But I honestly, I gravitate towards and truly only pick up BIPOC fantasy. Like, that's just what my platform is for and geared towards, and not just, you know, within the fantasy realm, but just, you know, supporting and reading BIPOC authors. That's my priority in this stage of my life. So, and also BIPOC characters, and there's none in this series, and I never read this book, so I will be selling this one. Put that up there. Then we have the Bane Chronicles, another one where I had no intention of picking this up, so I will be selling that. That's brand new. Then we have Lady Midnight. So we're getting into the Dark Artifices series. Yeah, this is before the era of me tabbing things. So I'll sell that one. Lord of Shadows. Yeah, I really have not touched these in so long. Oh my goodness. Sell that one. Then we have Queen of Air and Darkness, which has a few tabs, but not a lot. And I'm wondering if I did any annotating. Like, did I mark it up at all? I don't think so. I didn't. So I'll take the tabs out, get the dust really like off of this, and I'll sell it. Then we have another one that I gave 5 stars back in the day. Ugh, A Court of Thorns and Roses. This has quite a few tabs in it, but I don't think I've annotated it. Oh wow, nope, I did. Yeah, so I'll keep this one. Keep pile. Then we have The Queen of Nothing, which I think is another one I gave 5 stars. And also annotated, so I'll keep it. And then The Devouring Grey, I'm pretty sure I gave 5 stars. And I know I annotated this one. Yeah, I remember that. So, but it's like, I'm never going to read this again. So I feel like I should just take the tabs out and put it in a free little library. Honestly, I could use the space. Yeah, I think I'll do that. I'll probably put on like some booktube or an audiobook and dedicate some time to taking out these tabs. So I'm not going to keep Queen of Nothing. I'll just take out the tabs and free little library it. Same with A Court of Thorns and Roses and The Merciful Crow. I'll keep Thunderhead. I'll keep Thunderhead and I'll keep Supernova. Okay, my battery is flashing, so let's wrap this up. Then we have books 1 and 2 of The Eldest Curses. I don't even remember reading this, but apparently I did. This one is brand new, so I will be selling that. And then this one, I apparently annotated, so I will donate it to Free Little Library. And that leaves the Davabad trilogy and Son of the Storm, as well as Witchy Volume 1, and the 2 books that I told you I was keeping. And that frees up a good amount of space on this shelf for other books. Which then begs the question, what other books? But I know that there are definitely some fantasy and sci-fi books that I have on my cart and on the other side of the room that have not been shelved yet. Oh, okay. My battery decided to rudely die on me. What was I even saying? I don't know, but as I was saying what I was saying, I was having the thought of dedicating that bottom shelf to science fiction and fantasy short story collections, because I have been amassing quite a few. And also, probably just, I don't know if I want to also include horror in that category and other speculative fiction, short story anthologies. I probably will, honestly. Yeah, I will. So yeah, I have quite a few of those that I've both read and are still on my TBR that could go on that shelf, so they have a dedicated place for them. And I will feel really good about that once it's all set up. And hopefully that will mean that shelf won't get as dusty, because I'll actually be pulling from that shelf and wanting to read books from that shelf. But yeah, I'm going to sit here and take the tabs out of the books that I pulled. I'm thinking, do I want to do that now or do I want to do that tomorrow? I could do it tomorrow since I'm going to film the Little Free Library vlog. Yeah, that's what I'll do, because there's a volume of manga that I need to return to the library within the next hour or so that I need to finish, which is Akana Banashi Volume 2. I started it earlier today. What have I read? And I think I've talked about everything that I've been reading outside of a project this week. I updated you on Yinka, Where's Your Husband? Let me see what else I'm reading. Just, you know, to make sure that I'm telling the truth. So we're gonna end it here, y'all. I hope you enjoyed this week of fall video. I don't know if it was very fall themed, but it was a weekly reading vlog that occurred in fall, so it definitely counts. If you like this content, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Make sure that you are subscribed if you're not already, and to click the notification bell so you are notified every time I upload a new video. Comment down below, what is one of your favorite fall-ish or fall-themed activities to do, either solo or with family and friends. Check out all of my socials, my book club, my Etsy shop, which is linked down below, as well as my Pango book storefront, and I'll see you in another video. Bye!
Showing. I ain't living for the moment. I see what's mine and I want it. Hungry like a Pac-Man. I'm Bruce Wayne and Batman. I'm Naruto with a Hanzo. Got a sharp mind like I'm Einstein. Plus I'm copywriting, so it's all mine. Check it for me, I'm in the sky.